this.
We don't have
Sunday.
We don't have time to go through your life for this. We have to do this show.
Okay, that's different.
Just learn to file.
I'm smiling because I feel sad on the inside.
All right, everybody, welcome to
episode 2.
We are recapping this shit show.
The Canary.
Ooh.
There was all kinds of foreshadowing, like a certain person, Chad, used the canary all over the place. And at one point, Danique said, I quote, "The canary is the person who goes down in the right time of up." I want that in my ringtone. If you were really eagle-eyed, you saw a bird. Look at me. Oh, matching with birds. You saw Chad's picture with a bird sitting on him, and he actually said, "I miss my bird."
I don't trust that bitch. I'm sorry.
This one's afraid of birds.
No. Who owns birds? Get a dog.
I don't trust a guy with a bird.
Even like a cat, I would be like, okay, so you're sensitive, but a bird,
it's
they
weird.
pick your eye out. It's weird. Episode 2. This was about.
Spit it out, Harriet.
I feel like the producers were saying like, hey, we saw that first episode, and it was really boring.
My bad.
Yeah, my bad. So we need to make some.
We gotta get some drama here, and we've already created a crazy drunk person named Chad. Who obviously put his hand in his pants, and Eric
I
was
put my hand in here. I put my hand in there.
Hello, Dolly.
First of all, and his name is Chad.
There's nothing wrong with the name Chad.
You know, I had a cousin named Chad. He's nice, I guess.
Anyway, more things that aren't about your personal experience. I'm sure they were all drunk. By the way, it's been one day.
It's one day.
Justin, who was the MVP of volleyball, they played beach volleyball for their athletic prowess, by the way, to get a solo date with Robert.
He must have hit the volleyball with his lips.
No, it's this.
Purser. I like him. I do like him.
He's also brow crazy.
But he's like, it's a lot of.
He also says things like, "I haven't eaten since 1987."
He is the Alyssa Edwards of this show, but not as talented. No offense.
I think Robert said to Chad, "Be nice," and I think that was something that Hitler would say to people. This is the Shady Lady episode, where everyone's throwing everyone under the bus. So Eric comes up to Robert and says, "So-and-so, Chad is inappropriate in the house."
So Chad shades on her at the beach.
Then Dylan shades on Sam.
I still think they're gonna make Sam the
villain.
I like Sam, but he is
me.
Cute.
I no. Besides that, he's cute. He's very honest, and they're editing him in a way. Maybe they gave him things to say, but they're editing him in a way that's more, at least, like him.
He almost went to Crazy Town because I think he did
say, "I'm Italian!"
Yeah, but it was like Fran Drescher just like popped in there. But he was in maybe that hot tub with Chad, and maybe like some crazy was dripping off because he started to get upset.
A little
and I was
crazy.
like, step away from the crazy hot tub of Chad.
But they went, and my favorite line, I think, besides the creepiness of, I'm going to make a scent, this is a combination of the two of you. He's like, "Oh, Rose reminds me of my grandfather," because that's sexy. All you want to do is smell your grandfather and get horny.
Oh, you smell like grandpa.
You smell like, no one wants to hear. You smell just like my grandpa.
Take out your teeth, it makes it more realistic.
My grandfather smelled like chewing tobacco. That does not give me a hard on.
No.
We need to stop saying Black Tie Affair, because it reminds me of the Garth Brooks song, Friends in Low Places. Ruin your black tie affair.
Reminds me of Jessica Simpson. I want to...
Public affair, but that's not even the word.
Boys coming out for
Black Tie
Affair. I make up the words.
Black Tie Affair is in the song Friends in Low Places.
I like my melody better.
They had their date, and they went back, and there was some drama about blah, 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 and Chad packed his bags, and there was a lot of crying.
Okay.
Like, there's always this on The Bachelor.
On The Bachelor, like, they're packing their bags, and someone's crying, they're screaming, like, they get so upset they throw up. This was more he was just more like, again, I just want to bury my head in the sand. Oh, I'm so upset.
Well, again, that's when the producer should have taken over and went, here's what we do.
He was like an angrier version of Schroeder. Or which is the Peanuts with the blanket?
Linus.
He was like an angry Linus, just kind of like a wet blanket.
Linus is the most neurotic gay character possible. The weirdest thing is now he like says, will you continue to wear my tie? They don't get something new like a rose. You have to continue. And then what makes it worse, he has to take it from you.
I think they should hand out poppers or a cock ring. This makes more sense.
You know what?
Will you continue to wear my cock ring?
If we did poppers, the whole thing would be a lot more enjoyable. The biggest part at the end was when they had the two guys, Jason and Chad, and you're like, Chad's gonna go home because everyone at home who's a moron said, oh, Chad's been causing all the trouble, blah, blah, blah. But everyone knew that Jason's the fatter guy. And we know no fats, no femmes, no Asians.
And we learned this because that's what this show told us, the type of people they're keeping on this show last week.
Robbie, you have a target on your back.
And then Chad started to sob because apparently this was...
Which is no tale of emotional problems at all.
So basically, Prince Charming just told us that being crazy is way more sexier than being fat.
Did I need Prince Charming to tell me that?
It's true. I just feel like I'm 22 again, making bad choices. So, find us next week, episode 3. Shit's going down. Who do you hope gets voted off next week?
Who do I hope?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Danique's time to go, even though I love him.
I love his language, whatever it is.
I love his kind of like autistic use of words. How about you?
That wasn't offensive at all.
Hey, everyone's on the spectrum.
We're just going to leave you on that. Subscribe to the channel every week for videos.
You are.
And yeah, you can find out all the link to the show and our website and everything in the notes. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.